that will be in my favor on the Day of Judgment? The answer is quite simple. There is a difference between istighfar and tawbah. Istighfar is to seek the forgiveness of Allah, whereas tawbah is to change your life such that all your deeds after that become within the obedience of Allah. So if you've engaged in tawbah and you've changed your life after istighfar, then Allah says, we love it so much, we will convert all the bad you've ever done in the past into little good deeds, such that on the Day of Judgment, they will help you on the right side of the scale. The reason is, you quit your bad ways only and solely for the pleasure of Allah. When you quit your bad ways for the pleasure of Allah, the love of Allah is dominant. Allah Almighty will give you beyond measure, because Allah is the most honoring, and Allah Almighty is the most merciful, the most kind, the most compassionate. My brothers and sisters, do not belittle even the smallest act of kindness. It will come to you to help you on the Day of Judgment. The smallest act of kindness. Imagine when your good deeds and your bad deeds are placed on the scales of justice on that day, and you see the equilibrium between them because they're almost similar, and you need just one good deed to tip the scale. That is when just your smile will come to help you. And imagine if it comes onto the right side of the scale, how excited you would be to see that ultimately I won, and mashallah, the right side of the scale was heavier, and Allah granted me forgiveness through His mercy and Jannatul Firdaus. We sit on edge watching a football match when two of the popular teams that we like are playing, and we can't wait for something to happen, that the tie is broken and one of the teams win, preferably ours. Imagine how you're sitting on edge when there's 1 minute remaining. And just think of how excited you would be if suddenly a goal was scored out of nowhere and your team won. My brothers and sisters, that's a very cheap example, but it brings things closer to our minds. Imagine watching your scale of deeds and you know, this is actually mine. And then out of nowhere, there is a good deed that comes along that you did, as small as it was, and guess what? You won. You won. So this is why I say, do not belittle any good deeds. They may come to your help on the Day of Judgment. And remember, do not belittle the bad deeds either, because they may come and cause your loss on the same day. And therefore, people who swear, who are vulgar, who backbite, who slander, who want to make life difficult for others, who turn away from their duties unto Allah, who couldn't be bothered about their meeting with Allah, they are at loss. Because one thing for certain is, I'm going to meet with Allah. I'm going to meet with my Maker. I'm going to die one of the days. May Allah have mercy upon those who've passed on from our families. May Allah have mercy upon those who've passed on from the ummah. May Allah have mercy upon those who are sick and ill and grant them cure. Ameen.